साधिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। We'll read the Shanti Mantra. Om Shanno Mitra Sham Varunaha Shanno Bhavat Varyama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnurukkramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tat Vaktaramavatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We will chant this Swadhyaya. Ritam cha Swadhyaya cha Pravachane cha. Please repeat. Ritam cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Satyancha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Tapascha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Damascha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Shamascha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Agnayascha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Agnihodrancha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Atithayascha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Manushancha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Prajacha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Prajanascha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Prajatischa Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Satyamiti Satyavacharati Taraha Tapaiti Tapo Nitya Nityah Parushishtihi Swadhyaya Pravachane Evedinako Maudgalyah Taddhi taddhistapah Taddhi tapastapah. We were seeing this section of the karma which will take us to absence of gross imperfection in our personality. When you live, I had mentioned that you have a social life, you have a family life, you have a professional life, emotional life, intellectual life, religious life, and spiritual life. Any person has at least these layers of our personality. Spiritual life, some portion may be more thicker, other are thinner. When I say social life, outside life is there. More inner to social life is your professional life, or more inner to professional life is your family life. More inner to family life is emotional life. More inner to emotional is intellectual life. More inner to intellectual is religious life. And innermost is the spiritual life. How many layers are there? 6 or 7? 7? 6. So, please note my point. I had already talked about this earlier. And same 5, 6 or 7 kind of life is also used, is also presented in the form of 5 kind of yajna. These life, especially social, professional, family, emotional, intellectual, these 5 you can use to evolve and you can use to devolve. And these lives are associated with 2 things. First thing is there is a rid, and second thing is a ichha. So you are having the rid means you are having a debt of these areas. You have I told you social debts are there. There are debts from the society, there is a debt from the family, pitars, there is a debt from human being, there is a debt from rishis, there is a debt from devatas. So debt from devatas and is dealt by the religious life. Debt from the rishis is dealt by the spiritual life and religious life. Debt of the society is dealt by the social and professional life. Debt of the pitar is dealt by the family life. So, if you are able to understand, I am repeating it, little mishandling of this life can create a lot of attachment and aversion. So you are living in the society, or you are living in the family, or you are living in the professional life. So if you are not understanding what is the role of society, you will mishandle it. It is just like that. You have to drive a car. You have a car and you are at the driver's seat. But I don't know the destination or the methodology. Definitely it will end up in some crash. So, social life, you are sitting on the driver's seat. Pitar life. So, how to deal these lives so that, please be careful, my social, professional and family life should become, the bandwidth of these lives should become lesser, and I am more and the bandwidth of my religious and spiritual life becomes more and more. And ultimately, my religious life becomes more, and the last, all the lives become secondary, and my spiritual life only remains. So, to create an environment that your spiritual life, that you can dwell and revel in the knowledge of the self at the last, to prepare yourself for a high quality and quantity of spiritual life. All these 5 and 6 lives are designed so that you can grow over it and you can pay the debt and you become purer to come there. So if you don't have a proper social or family life, it will end up in extreme aversion or extreme attachment or ahankar. So when I go to the social life, instead of asking something, I will ask for fame there, attention there. Family life, almost everybody is caught in. Very few are there for whom family is a stepping stone. Most of them, family is a stumbling block. Because they have not thought that this family life is for religious and spiritual life. They got stuck up in their family life and they started having more enjoyment in the family life. So what was meant for takeoff, it has taken me down. Because we have not understood this portion. Now let us go to it again. Understood, no? So this was meant, I told, there are 2 things associated, debt and ichha. Rin and ichha. Now if you don't understand rin aspect, you will get caught up in ichha aspect. So I have desire from the family, I have a desire from the society, I have a desire from the profession. And I have the rin also. People don't understand the rin aspect. They are more concerned about their desire. So what happens with the problem with desire is, after fulfilling the desire, desire increases. And after fulfilling the debt, debt decreases. Debt, if you say, no, I have my debt, therefore I am paying for that, I am not going in the society for enjoying. So it is more from, I have got a lot and therefore I have to give a lot also. So I go as a giver. When you are a giver, you are a purified person. Every giver is purified and purifier. And every taker is the one who is the consumer. Consumer will always be non-purified. He will be making himself more a demanding person. So success in life is that your social demand, professional demand, family demand, emotional demand decrease, and your religious demand and spiritual demand increases. So the first 5 at least, they are primarily for Grahastha ashram. Religious life is, Vanaprastha ashram is predominantly religious life. And the life of meditation and studies, that is the predominantly spiritual life. But if you bring spiritual life in 5 areas, then slowly that life you will be free from ultimately. So it is to make you free from all that entanglements, and so that you can give more quality time to yourself and to your knowledge of the scriptures. Is it clear? And this portion is highlighting that. So you have already heard what are the points. Now I'll go to it. So this was the main point. So देखो क्या लिखा, रितंच स्वाध्याय प्रवचनेच. We have seen that. Satyam also we saw, Tapa also we saw, Dama also we saw, Shama also we saw, Agnayascha we saw, Agni we saw. Agni we saw, no? And we had to see now Agnihotram. Agni we saw. Now we'll see Agnihotram. So, what is Agnihotram? So, we will just one or 2 points keep in your mind. When you are living, so we see human beings, which is a seen world is there. But always remember, behind the form, there is a Adhidev also. There is a Devata also of that particular form. So, the Devlok or Devata or the controller of Adhibhut is more stronger than the controlled Adhibhut. Controller is more stronger than the controlled. Okay? Like my hand, outer hand you see. But the one mind who is lifting the hand is more stronger than the external hand. So Adhidev is more stronger than the Adhibhut. And because they are the one who give you the fruit of action, they are the one who give you the situation, they are the one who give you opportunity, they are the one who give you diseases, they are the one who give you sometime intellect. Okay. So they are the one who can give you fever. They can give you, therefore something there is chicken pox was there. So chicken pox, when it happened, I think in the childhood most of had chicken pox. So they used to say, Mata aa gayi hai, Mata aa gayi hai. Mata aa gayi hai. You've not heard? Devi aa gayi hai. So they used to bring the neem twig. Neem twig was there. And not only neem twig, in our house Arti also was done. I don't know here they did or not. So the Arti was done. Quite a strong chicken pox was there. If chicken pox is very strong, it can leave the mark also. You had scar. Whatever is there, but it takes quite a time to heal. And the neem and all these things, and the puja was done in the house. Dekho Devi aa gayi. So, so I am saying, kyun Devi aa gayi? Kyunki that is a prakop. It is called a prakop of a Devi. So disease is the name of some prakop. What you say, epidemic. Sometimes epidemic comes. So when this epidemic came, this COVID came, so Sringiri Shankaracharya, one, I think he forgot, he said everybody should chant a certain mantra, Lalita Sasnam, something, to this number to quieten that God. So don't think that this Adi-Devik, Adi-Bhautik world is there, which you see, it is controlled by Adi. And therefore, in our Shastra, they were trying to have a contact with the Adi-Devik world through mantra, path, puja and havan. The other definition of mantra is Adi-Devi Sambandh Sthapako mantra. Adi-Dev Sambandh Sthapako mantra, through which you contact that Adi-Devik world, that is called mantra. I am repeating it. And 4 tactics were used for that: jap, path, 3rd was puja, and 4th was havan or yajna. 4 tactics were used. Mantra is Namah Pradhan. Mantra is Namah Pradhan. Puja is Samarpan Pradhan. Havan is Swaha Pradhan. Acha. And Path is Mahima Pradhan. Path is Mahima Pradhan. So mantra is Namah Pradhan, you say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. पूजा is समर्पण प्रधान. पुष्पाणि समर्पयामि, धूपमाग्रापयामि, दीपम संदर्शयामि, नैवेद्यम निवेदयामि. Are you giving something physical? The swaha, the havan or yajna is swaha pradhan. Shraddh is swadha pradhan. In Shraddh, you use the word swadha to the pitar. Now, please understand this point. So, there are 4 ways to contact the Adidevic world. And if you have nothing out of 4, then you will have less grace of the gods. You need a grace. When I say grace, it means that which can bypass your fruit of action. Getting fruit of action is not a grace only. I mean, there is more I want. There is a grace comes. And therefore, rishis of the past were very well aware of this, and therefore, in their life and daily schedule, these 4 things were quite in plenty. Mantra jap was quite strongly done, the path was done, the puja was done, and the havan ityadi was done. Because, and this is how they used to control the devatas or got the additional grace of the devatas, and therefore India was one of the best countries, economy-wise also, spiritual wise also, religious-wise also. And when people did not understand, they said it's all superstition. You can club it by one word, so that you don't have to give, because it needs some faith. Where you need faith and tapasya and you don't have, then you think other person is superstition. Superstition is that which cannot be proved and there is no fruit of that at all. But your fruit comes. You can do your job and you can know the fruit also. For that you have to do it for considerable time, for 1 year, 2 years, and you can see that change in your life and the life of the people around your family, friends. You will see that there is a additional in me something. Plus is more in me than in other people. People are in minus, I am going in plus. I'm not going to differentiate the differences, what is, that will not be the topic. But in jap, you have flow of one thought of God and you are removing other thoughts of God. Puja is for establishing special relationship with the God by giving something. Because you touch the murti, and wherever touch is very strong, relations are very strong. Therefore, mother and child relation is very strong, because mother and child has maximum touch. From the womb only touch is there. And so therefore puja is for increasing your relationship. The yajna ityadi, it is not for relationship, it is a compensatory means. Means all can do it. You find when you live in life that somewhere my prarabdha is not very strong. Number 1. You find somewhere my actions, when I do go for action, there is a something hampers that, or impediment is there. Third thing, you find that somewhere my emotions are not very pure. I have more of anger or calm or jealousy. Fourth thing, you find that somewhere I am blunt. My memory is very weak, or I am not that sharp and subtle. So you are born with 4 kinds of deficiencies. Some prarabdha oriented deficiency. Karma is not giving the good fruit, either it is hampered or the fruit is not great. Third, my emotions are not very, very pure. I am not very pure person, that I am totally without anger or without calm, without irsha or without ahankar. Fourth, intellectually I am not brilliant. I'm not that brilliant, which brilliancy was required. I don't have memory. Acha, my memory chip is very less. It is in gigabyte, it is in MB. It is only 150 MB. And here you need GB and TB. TB? Tuberculosis? Nahi bhai, terabyte. Something is called GB, gigabyte. One is megabyte, then GB is 1000 mg is 1 GB. And 1000 GB is 1 TB or 100 GB. I think 1000 GB is 1 TB. Terabyte. It's terrible. So when you come in this path, you need lot of things to understand, grasp, not forget. And you will coming here, you will feel, if I had been more pure person, I would be much happy and I could have served a lot. That much of purity, absence of calm, growth, comparison, complex, I didn't have, and therefore I couldn't give a lot. Or somewhere if my prarabdha was much better, that from much early days I was introduced to all these things, and no issue of my father, mother, children, etc., I would have a smooth sail on this path. I would have given myself more wholeheartedly. Otherwise, my energy dissipated in many areas. My prarabdha is weak on these issues. You should know it. Or body-wise, I'm not that fit. My fitness is an issue. I'm not able to give myself completely because my body is not great. You will know it. So prarabdha-wise, or I start an action and I leave it in between. Emotionally, I am not that pure as is required. I am not able to do a lot of guru seva and all these things. I hear, I see others, but I don't have that much of emotions. I am not having that much of samarpan in me as is required. Acha, it's a fact. Accept the fact of your mind also. There is nothing wrong in accepting it. What is the truth will not... Accepting the truth will make you more inspired. Don't say it is not required for me. If you are not good in mathematics, doesn't mean mathematics is the wrong subject. Something where we are not good, we try to say it is not required. We try to find substitute to justify it. So be brutally honest with yourself. All right, I don't get that much of bhav when I do japa. I don't have that much of love for God that tears come out and I'm very emotional about my Lord. And maybe once in a while, but not that much I have emotions. It tells about my past life that I had not done that much of japa. Long time went in getting who is my Ishta only. That itself told that my last birth Ishta was not this. Otherwise, I would have flowed easily. So you are born, or my intellect is there. I forget so many things. Mida Sukta I forgot. Om Yash Chandasa, I started chanting Purush Sukta. Gita chapter I remember, I forget every day. Again I remember, again I forget. Now I forgot what I forgot. I am remembering what I forgot. So you are born with lot of deficiency. And therefore, these four things, jap, path, puja and yajna, havan, they try to compensate these four areas. I hope you are understanding that. Maharshi, kya naam hai? Panini. As I told you, intellectually he was a blunt person. Just by chanting Om Namah Shivaya, he became the father of grammar, Sanskrit grammar. And he wrote Ashtadhyayi. Still when I read Ashtadhyayi, yesterday I had quoted one sutra also, two sutra was quoted. I get baffled that how can anybody conceive like that. So therefore it is called Maheshwar Sutrani. Shivji had given him that super intellect, super intellect. Not that simple intellect is there, not his intelligent, not excellent, he's excellent. Once in 2000 years, once somebody can get this intellect. Super intellect. When I read Swami Abhedananda, super intellect. Too much knowledge is there. That means they have pleased the God a lot. Many saints I saw. Our emotions are less. You are dragging in your job, our part is less. So these four things when you do, along with dharma, don't forget. If you are doing a dharma and do, then this will be nullified. It will be null and void. Devatas won't take your jap part. If your other life is having adharma, you are being angry, you are kami, you are crossing the limits, and then you are doing jap, it won't work. If you pray that let my negativities go away, then you will be fine. Well, how much to do this jap? Depends how much is your problem. Well, it is too much, then you do too much. As is how much medicine you take, it depends on how much pain you have. And therefore, this became a cardinal point of somebody's life. Okay. Dasharath didn't have son. He then did Putreshti Yagya and got the four brothers were Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan, they became his son. Not only, he asked for one, four came. And all four, that too, Bhagavan came. Drupad, the father of Draupadi, he didn't have any child. So this Draupadi came from Yagya, not from the womb of the mother. She was called Yaggiseni. She came from the Yagya. He wanted somebody to kill Dronachar. So by mistake this Draupadi came. Some mistake they must have done. And then Drishtadyumna came. Many places, earlier days, if rain was not there, Yagya was done. Famine was there, Yagya was done. If somebody is not having a child, Yagya is done. Or somebody's marriage is not getting fixed, Yagya is done. Or Yagya means all four. It not necessarily Yagya. Because Jap, Puja and Part is easier than Yagya because Yagya is technical. You have to have too much of purity. You should know mantras properly. You should know what are the right way to put the surva, how to put the ghee, etc. Otherwise, devatas will not only not come, but they can curse also. Because devatas are like businessmen. They want the thing there. So in the yajna, the flame of the fire is the courier service to other god. So they offer it to Indra, they offer it to Bhagwan Vishnu, they can offer. So it was Swaha Pradhan Sanskriti was there. Morning in the Indian Hindu houses you could hear Shankh, you could hear bells, you could hear Namah Shabd, you could hear Swaha Shabd. You could hear to all these things. Like yesterday I did not hear this. I want to hear Vishnu Sahasranam. So try to set the mic okay. So that who is chanting, it should be heard all around. So that all place is purified. Something was wrong yesterday. Huh? Whatever is there, you can just check. So see that I hear properly. I was told it was not working or something was not working. So you can rectify it. Okay? So gods will be very happy. Well, if I chant Vishnu Sahasranam, is it okay? I don't know Havan because I fall in the Havan Kund. So no, don't fall. Once Havan was happening, one person fell in the Havan Kund. That also happened. didn't get burnt too much, but he fell. And when they offer havan, please see that they should offer that samidha in the fire. Here, anywhere they offer. It is not going into fire. Well, swaha, it has gone in somebody's mouth. How many people were there? Because somebody is at the back, Havan Kund is only less. All people are, swaha, kahin bhi dalna hai. It should be exactly in the mouth of the God's fire. Fire is the tongue of God. Like you are feeding and you are throwing on head, or throwing on face. It should go in the mouth. Agnihotrancha. ठीक है ना? So this one is there. Because I have seen all these things. कहीं भी डालना है. एक तो आग जल नहीं रही. भाई कंजूस लोग, they are not putting a pot. First, make the fire, fan the whole fire properly. It should be blazing fire, not ऐसे हल्का फुल्का हल्का सा fire है. And when you put that, also got extinguished now. We have to complete, so we have to. Swaha, 12 o'clock is the lunch full. Sometimes it is a wet wood. There is more smoke than fire. It's not that easy. Therefore, they don't come to take your havan if you do like that. So, technical havan is more technical. Easy, all three are more easy. At least do daily. Otherwise, you can do Agnihotra daily. And I had told also, Agnihotra, morning and evening, you have a small havan kund. Only you have two. In morning, you say Suryaya Swaha and Prajapate Swaha. Only you have a small havan kund and you have a small wood there. And samidha is there, samidha is ghee is there. And in that, only two ahuti you are giving, minimum. And that ahuti is Suryaya Swaha and Prajapate Swaha. And Suryodaya time, the time of sunrise is mentioned in the newspaper or anywhere. You can see when the sun is rising. And in the night, Agne Swaha and Prajapate Swaha. Morning is Suryaya Swaha. And evening is Agne Swaha and Prajapate Swaha. Only two ahuti you have to put. Nothing more. What can be more easy than that? But I have to clean the havan kund. No, that is a little work. It is much easier than cleaning the puja vessel. You have to have one havan kund. You have to have some kind of wood there, ghee and this sroa. It will not take more than 5-10 minutes, but it will purify. Well, this will go to Surya and Prajapati, exactly. And go to Agni also, exactly. Such a small thing is, havan kund is small one, very small, smallest havan kund. Don't bring big havan kund to carry in the room. So, and you take from here havan kund. Don't take havan kund from here and take in your room. Let it be there. Whatever is there, you cannot take room, because when they will need it, then it is not there. So that is there. So that exactly should be. That is called Agnihotrancha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. I hope you are getting importance of that. Very simple havan I told. Only what was the morning one I forgot. Morning one was Suryaya Swaha, Prajapate Swaha, Idam na mama, Idam na mama. Bas. Well, let me write. Already I told how many times I did. And evening Chandraya Nama. No, evening Agnaye Nama and Prajapati. Well, Prajapati we did in the morning. So again you do it. You will not lose anything. Agnaye Nama, Prajapati Nama. Well, what is Chandrama? Leave Chandrama. What is said in the scripture, that you do. Don't invent your own Agnihotra in your name. Acha, acha. Okay, I'll try it. But where to get money lal we can get? Arey bhai, don't ask such questions. Find out. So, Agnihotrancha, Swadhyaya. You can get small one also. Huh? Acha, acha. Huh? Cow dung cake. You get that also. Okay, well, you do it. You were doing it earlier. Huh? Acha. But you can get it anyway. Where to take from anyway? You can purchase, go and invest some money. Do it, in short. Don't forget, I'm repeating it. Flame should be there. Don't do it on the smoke. Okay, so everything, one thing is adding. So, by the time, if I come here 10 years, I think I have no time for anything else. This is what I also want. Okay. Plus my other work is also there. So much mission work is there, this work is there, that is there. I have to wash my clothes. So next is Atithayascha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. I hope you write it, what I have said this. Written it. Or do it once a week if you can't do it. Do it on Sunday, if you cannot do. Culture law thoda sa. This will make your schedule little tight. Well, it is already very tight. It is not tight. You waste your time on YouTube. It is not tight at all. So, Agnihotrancha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. And next is Atithayascha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. Tell me, Atithi comes in which of the 5 yajnas? Atithi, Manushya. So, Atithiyascha and Manusham cha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. So, Atithi are 3 categories: highest, mediocre, and what shall I say? Utkrisht, Madhyam, and Nimna. There are 3 kinds of Atithi. Nimna, or Adham nahi, Nimna. Lower class of Atithi is your uncle, aunties, who come to visit the city. They are also Atithi. Please note, Atithi is not guest. Some guest has come from outside. It is a wrong translation. That some guest has come and he is wanting to spend some time with you, to see the city. So, okay, that is also kind, but it is a lower kind of Atithi. In India, a lot of Brahmins were there. They were called Gumantu. So they had a bag. They used to carry everything about astrology, Vastu, Mundan, all these things, and they used to wander in the villages. Many times, when the night came, so they didn't have a place to stay, and therefore, if you don't protect these people, so the holder of mantra, puja, that will go away. Because to be a priest, you should be one who does not have, you should not be doing jobs somewhere. Then you can't invest in your aradhana puja. So such people, if they went to somebody's house without a date, therefore Atithi is there. Atithi word is not a guest. And such people were welcomed. He said, please come. I have no place to stay. Can I stay in the night? Well, of course, please come and stay. Welcome. If you remember in Kathopanishad, when Nachiketa had gone to Yamraj, so Yamraj was not there. So Nachiketa was standing outside. So Yamraj was in a committee meeting. And then he came back and he saw that 3 nights this boy has stood. Then Yamaraj, as a repentance, he asked for 3 boons. And if the Atithi is tapasvi, Asha Pratiksha Sangatam Sunratam Cha. So in his life, nothing will be hoping for. There is nothing to look forward for. There is no good company. There is no good words. 8 things are destroyed. And therefore, he washed his feet. Who? Nachiketa's feet was washed by Yamraj. Not Yamraj's feet was washed by Nachiketa. Therefore, in our Indian and Hindu houses, it was very much imperative that if somebody austere comes, anybody comes, he is fine. At least you offer him a glass of water. And if it is a lunch time, you don't know he is coming hungry and thirsty. Whatever lunch is there, not that you have to prepare paneer pakoda. Whatever is there, you are supposed to offer him. Atithi will not say, I want lasagna. He won't say like that. Whatever is there, you offer. So, this way, the tradition is maintained. Because the Brahmins have mantra shakti. They have puja shakti. They can sit for part for hours together. They know lot of mantras of various things. They have done the upasana. They have done the havan ityadi. And if such people who are wandering, and if they are not given their place, like now present time it is happening, so they will be extinct, they will go away. So there will be no one to hold the mantra, nobody to hold the way to perform a particular yagya yagadi. Many of that yagya, people are not there to perform because they don't have a place by the society. So that is a person, a new boy, he says what gets respect here. Which is the thing that gets respect. He feels, if I become engineer, if I become CA, I will have more respect, more money. And therefore he is attracted towards that. The son of a priest was becoming priest. So that tradition is gone. It's going slowly. So Atithi this is second class Atithi. Third class was the guest. Second class is this. Only what is the first class? Guess. First class? Huh? First class? Good. Saints and sannyasis. Wandering saints are there. They are not the one who are living as a karm kandi. They have tremendous dispassion and they have left their houses and they are wandering saints. And therefore they have the right to ask for bhiksha anywhere. 5 houses they can ask. Bhavati bhiksham dehi. And you have to give them some food. Because society, they are the one who are holding the dharma and tyag of the society. When you see a sannyasi or brahmachari, so a person, although he may be not knowing you, he observes you. Why? Dress is telling you, dress is speaking volumes. Well, no wife, no husband. Sure. No house. No money he gives. Even if a brahmachari is not a knowledgeable brahmachari, and he is genuine, at least he observes brahmacharya, he is respectable. It is said that the king who is coming on the elephant, and a brahmachari, if he is crossing, that king is supposed to get down from the elephant and offer namaskar and then go. Because this person, he has left everything and he is busy in his own sadhana and tapasya. Therefore, he will have more Shakti and more grace of the Lord. So, his highest kind of Atithi are these sannyasis. I hope 3 categories. Generally, we think guest. Guest, therefore, Atithi word. There is no Tithi for that. There is no particular day he will come. Guest come by announcing the day that I am coming on Tuesday. I'll go after 1 month. 1 month in the houses to my God. 1 month he'll stay. Oh my God, all my routine he'll disturb. He'll disturb all my routine. I have to sit within. I have to show my fake smile to him. All are not saying anything, but I know. You have to show, yeah, please come and have your breakfast, please come. उनके साथ they have to go out with them, eat ice cream, go for all these things, and you will be, personally you will not agree, but you are just showing a warm face. You are showing a warm heart. Internally you are reacting. See, he is wasting his time. And my time also. Next time I will say that I am gone. I have left the city. So, atithayascha swadhyaya pravachane. So, when Atithi comes, now tell me, your Manush Rin gets nullified or diluted. Because when he goes, what he says? Annadata sukhi bhava. You have given me food, may blessings come to you. You have given me respect. You have given me love. So, atithayascha, it is a culture here. It's not American culture. That guest comes and you say, please help yourself. You said 2 will come, 3 have come. Like in the card now and in the marriage card, 2 is written, 2, 1. And their table is there. And the usher will take you to that table. In our childhood, nothing like that. Whatever you write, whole family went. Whole family. In my house, in front of my house, there was one Mr. Pandey. He has 50 people in the house. Anywhere, all 50 went. If anybody has come, you cannot do anything. It is not that you disrespect or if you show your like that. So, atithayascha swadhyaya pravachanecha. देखो कितना हमारे यहाँ कितना बड़ा कल्चर. And therefore in our country, India, saints were in plenty. Why? Because bhiksha system was there. In America, bhiksha system is not. You cannot go and ask bhiksha. Or South Africa, you cannot ask bhiksha on the road. Somebody is coming, ole bhavati bhiksham dehi, dog will be there. You won't have this. So society said you be free from food or clothes or shelter. I'll take care of that. You please study, you do your meditation, you do your sadhana. Regarding food, why? Because food is very absorbing area actually. It is called simple food, but making, preparing, cutting, bring vegetable, at least 3-4 hours single food takes. Because you have to go and purchase also. Then you have to earn also to purchase. Earning, purchasing, then coming back, then sorting out, then cutting vegetables, then lighting, then everything, then washing everything. At least 3 hours, 4 hours. He said, why to give 3-4 hours? Let me ask somewhere. So, atithayascha swadhyaya. And therefore, such galaxy of saints came because they could be free from the area of earning, hoarding, thinking about that, and they could give their whole time to their sadhana, etc. But they were qualified. Is it understood, no? So if in anybody's house, if atithis don't come, all 3 level, then you will feel that there is no Shri in the house. There is no Lakshmi in the house because this person doesn't feed anybody. Annapurna is not there in the house. Annapurna is in the house only when that house is feeding many others. It is like a very low vibrations are there. Devatas run away where the feeding is not done. If you don't invite, for my grandfather, I remember, anywhere he saw any saint, brahmachari, Swami, he used to bring him in the house. Irrespective of that brahmachari is young or old, or very knowledgeable or not knowledgeable, or which institution, which mission he belongs to, nothing like that. Very often I used to see that somebody is coming in the house for food. So after having the food, he used to give dakshina, etc. and then ask all the family members to offer namaskar to that, and that was the only thing. Then he used to drop him. So if the house doesn't have this culture, then slowly you will see that this house is not blessing. It may be very clean house, very hygienically nice house, but there is no Lakshmi and Saraswati and Annapurna in the house. Everything is very less given. Food is very less given. Little food are being given. Or they are not feeding properly. Nobody, only 3-4 people eat in the house. Nobody else comes from outside. And if somebody else comes, they say, I hope you have eaten and come. They can ask. Or they feel frustrated at that time he has come. We are eating and he has come. Or they feel that they should have told. They'll say, have heart. Don't say while giving food, you will eat more. Don't say like that. You said you should have more. You eat nothing. Don't use such word. You will have something more also. Don't use that. You will have more roti also. Don't use also there. Just give. Give as much food as possible. You be hungry but feed. That is what defines a house. It makes the house home. Because the person who goes out of the house, he blesses you. His Antaryami blesses you. He said, I hope this was an Indian house. It is not a dinner. It is not a party. It is not a show-off. It can be a simple poor person with meager ends. Understood, no? And this is the source. See, the Vedas are the source of our culture. Atithayascha swadhyaya pravachanecha. Next, manushancha swadhyaya pravachanecha. Manusham. Acha, Bhashikar writes, see the word here. Atithayascha pujyaha. Please underline that. Bole, where, which page, which line? Huh? 44, which? 54, which line? 9th line from the top. From the bottom, you can check. So say 5th. 5th from the bottom, top 9th line. Still, if you are not underlining, it's your problem. Pujya is the word area. They should be worshipped. So, kitna standards high end ka. Did you underline that? Pujya hai ye sab. Many places when I go, especially Maharashtra, they don't allow me to go. First, one thing will be kept. Then water will be offered on the feet. Then milk is offered on the feet. Still, hand is washed. Then you enter the house. Pujya. After the food, always give dakshina. Even if it is few cents also. Give dakshina. Vidhihinam asrishtannam mantrihinam te dakshinam shraddha viritam yagyam tamasam parichakshate. Don't give only clothes. Give dakshina also. It is tamsik yagya. Mule dakshina to uncle auntie. No, not that. This kind of. Any Brahman is there who has no source of earning. Or any sadhu, give dakshina. And if you have earning more, give more dakshina. All will be over then. No, don't worry. So, food also, dakshina also. Yes. Atithayascha swadhyaya parvachanecha. Next. Manusham cha swadhyaya pravachancha. Manush, Bhashika writes, Laukika samvyavahara. Laukik vyavahara. Laukik vyavahara means Tacha yatha praptam anushteyam. When you are living in this world, you don't know other person may need you at any time. Somebody passes away, somebody's mundan is there, or somebody has, some marriage is there. So this will negate your manushya because society has contributed today. I have seen lot of people who don't mingle and merge outside. But when they need, because you will need work from them. You need medical contact. You need medical contact for fundraising. You need contact for knowing something. You need contact for... Then he's going to India, they will say, you bring that book from me. Now when you need, then you are going to him. And otherwise you don't go anywhere. But don't forget, you cannot isolate. बोले हमारा हम किसी से बात ही नहीं करते. You will need them. You need plumber here. You need electrician here. You need carpet person here. Then you need somebody to bring the book from India. You need somebody to give you something. You need some contact. You cannot live without that. Understanding. So and when you will need, then you will always approach. Some people are very selfish. Whenever they need, they always. Otherwise, they don't keep contact. No, bhai, you should go whenever they require. If funeral is there, if birth is there, if death is there, express your condolences. Go in the house, talk to them, give a call. व्यवहार के नियम अलग हैं. There is different laws of व्यवहार. And a person will know, see, when I needed, he didn't do anything. And when he's needing and he's asking everything from me. आप मनुष्य का ऋण है. Society has brought you up. Mission has brought you up today. They have given you the knowledge that I have, you have. This book that is in your hand is given by the society to you. The book was, you got this book immediately. See, this book you got Taittiriya. But you don't know, somebody had to order it from India. Somebody had to get it in a bulk. Then he had to pay excess weight somewhere. He had to carry with your own hands. It's not just like that it came to your hand. Or it is mantra pushpam is there. Or any book is there. The cost of the book is much more than its. Because what about the custom? What about other things? What about that he paid for? What about his goodwill that is there, which is no cost? So many books of grammar we brought from India, Sanskrit books. So if you are not feeling it, slowly you will not get people to help you for anything. You need heavy contacts, and that contact is not only when you give to the society. And please note one point. This is a learning we have to have. Well, I just want to confine in my room. Wait. You are not that great to be a sannyasi like Tapan Maharaj that you can confine you to a room. When you work, when you go out in the society, you have to be very careful. Why? You may develop attachment, aversion. You have to win the hearts of everybody. This is a Virat Purush is there. So in Shankaracharya's Prashna Ratnavali, it is said, who is dear to all? You know what is written? Titiksha Satya Priyavadina, who speak the truth, he speak the sweet words, who can tolerate. They are lovable of everybody. So world is just expression of God. It is a Virat form. And everybody in this world has got one part of Virat to serve. You are giving house, institution, office. It's not, it is a part of the Virat. You have to serve the whole through that what you have. And therefore, manushamcha, you get out of the rid also. I always say one point. To be a graduate, at least 75 teachers are required from class 1 to teach you. Each class, five teachers were there. 75 teachers have invested in your mind. Today you are talking, today you know mathematics, today you know addition, subtraction. Today you know English, today you know Sanskrit, today you know Hindi. Is it not they have given to you? Your friend circle must be there, relatives must be there. Many people are not now in front of you, but they have a contribute. They are a contributor in your life. Now what shall I do? Now, if you don't give anything, do you think the laws of the God will leave you? And you know who was the victim of this? Karna. Karna had not done Manushya. And therefore society was always against him. Dronacharya did not teach him. He came, although he was Kshatriya, he was born so that he went into the house of a charioteer. Radhe he was called. And whenever he came to study from Dronacharya. He said, I only teach the royal blood. He deliberately did not teach him. Because he knew he'll be competing with Arjun and he can finish Arjun and disturb the Hastinapur's throne. They were all politically very shrewd and sharp. Everywhere he got negligence. Everywhere. He went for this, what is it called? Indraupadi Swayamvar. There also he was said, please go out. It is for Kshatris only. If you have not done sufficient Manush Yagya, you will not be welcome everywhere. And if you have done lot of Manush Yagya, everywhere you will be welcome. But doing Manush Yagya is not that you are a social person. I am not talking of social person. You are using society to get out of your rag, dvesh and ahankar. I'm not you are not socializing. Don't mistake this. It is Yagya here. Socializing is a different thing. That I go for the parties, I'm the president there, I'm the secretary there, I'm that kitty party I run, or I am in charge. It's not that socializing. Manush Yagya is there. You are using the society to get out of your ahankar, rag, dvesh, etc. Because when you live with 10 people, you have to subdue sometimes, submissive you have to keep quiet. दबना पड़ता है, चुप रहना पड़ता है, सहना पड़ता है. Ahankari person will never be a good person who can live with others because he will fight everywhere. He will confront, he will bluntly say something. He will not be a very sweet speaking person. He may be a socializing person, but not a yagya. It is Manush Yagya. Many times you have to keep quiet, many times you have to tolerate, many times you have to think. They will be available. Gurudev established this mission. Only with how many people were behind him? Grahasthas were behind him. To make this institution, you don't know how many people are required. How many people are required to run the daily ashram? You need maid, you need electrician, you need plumber, you need cleaner, you need 100 things. Legal matters are there, official matters are there. Fire department is coming someday. The security department is there. Somewhere the maintenance department is there. Who will do it? You think selfish people will do it? Fighting people will fight with everybody. I am not coming on now. By not coming will not solve problem. It is a sacrificing center. Mission is a sacrificing center. It is a Ganga where I have come to get pure. It is not a socializing center. You are here. Continuously kitchen is running. Continuously cooks are making the food. Annapurna, continuously kitchen is running. Continuously maids are on the run. Continuously office person is there. Continuously somebody is getting the money. Continuously somebody is thinking about it. Everything costs. One little tap problem is there, immediately you have to call. She will call Ganga plumber. They will be running again. It's no joke. Asan nahi hai. You have to have the people who can't sacrifice, they can't serve. Because sometimes nobody is knowing. Somebody is running to Annapurna, somebody is seeing the keys, somebody is going for plucking the flowers. Twice you have to run to Annapurna. It is raining or offer prasad, fetching the priest, taking the priest. आपको नहीं पता है कितने काम एक साथ होते रहते हैं. You won't know it because I am there, therefore I'll know it. In and through. And if somebody doesn't help, it is his loss. He is running to fetch from airport. Every day he is running almost. Now Manna Bhai also has gone. Now everything has come. He has to get this, sometimes twice. Coming, fetching that person, dropping that person. Why will do it? And everybody is doing their own bit. Nobody is saying anything. Well, what shall I do? ऐसे नहीं होता है. I mean, everybody, I mean, I'm not taking everybody's name. What to take everybody's name? Everybody is doing their bit. ये समर्पण का स्थान है. So don't ask, I did not get this. अरे भाई, this is not to get, this is to give. It is a giving place. It's a sacrificing place. It is a place to offer. It's a samarpan sthan. See, sometime in Johannesburg, sometime 3, 4 days water is not there. You must be knowing that. I see that. Electricity is not there. 3, 4 days electricity is not there. Then you keep on calling the person. She is struggling there. Calling somebody. Sometime meter is not there. That electricity meter is not, very less amount is remaining. It is no joke. No security is there. When you live, then you know how you need workers, how you need people, how manushya is required. Any healthy institution needs samarpan pradhan. People who can offer themselves in some way or the other. Then when you know, I hope it is there now when I go. Water, etc. Is there? Or that is off sometime. Everything has to be there. Set it everything right. Carpentry problem is there. That door is not closing. Somebody locked the keys. Keys he has forgotten. A problem is if you forget the keys, and if that key is taken by maid, she can give it to anybody and loot the whole house. And therefore, losing the key is heavy penalty here. You have to change the lock. It is not that you can make a keys. Then somebody has to go there. Then you have to purchase the lock. Then you take out the whole thing. Some are very careless in keys. I hope nobody has lost the keys. He has to give a heavy penalty. Be careful about the keys. Some people leave the keys. Any maid can take the keys. This is South Africa. Kyun bhai? Only those who work into the system, they will know how it sustains. Then you need everything clean. Spick and span is there. Things are working. Electricity is gone, generator is on. Within 1 minute. Nowhere water is there in Chatsworth. Here water is there. So Manush Yajna we have to do. And if you do it, you will get it. Otherwise you will pile up your debt. And that will come in form of diseases. In the form of deficiency. Adatta danat bhavret daridra. Daridra bhava chakaroti papam. This comes in Garud Puran, this shlok. Those who don't give charity, they become poor. Daridra. Adatta danat bhavet daridra. Darid bhava chakaroti papam. Again commit sin. Punarev daridra, punarev papi. So this is manusham cha swadhyaya pravachaneccha. Remember that. Deva Yajna was there, Pitru Yajna was there, Brahma Yajna was there, Manush Yajna was there, Bhut Yajna was there. So society is not for enjoyment and to get popularity. My social life, professional life, this is for sacrificing my ego and dislikes and likes. You do 10 work, nobody will ask you also. Interesting thing I'll tell you. I'm running around, nobody says, congratulations, thank you. Nobody appreciates also. I'm writing also on the group that I'm working so much. Nobody says anything. Nobody appreciates. You are doing it for your sacrifice. Why are you expecting appreciation? God is there. Shivji is there. He will say, don't worry. He will give you. God will not take anybody's credit. Achha? But people know it. People know or not know, that does not matter. You continue doing the good. You continue, keep on doing the good. And everybody does. And they only will benefit. I hope you are understanding. Don't think what I got. Always think what I gave. That is your yardstick, what I gave. And always have the pain of not giving more. Have the pain, keep the pain of not doing more worship, of not doing more jap, of not doing. From that only you will give more and more. And your limit will increase. So Manush Yajna is there. Such mission, big mission, 300 centers are there. It's not come like that. Gurudev didn't do just like that. I hope you are understanding. We will see more tomorrow. I thought we'll complete this taking time. Now tomorrow we will see the Praja, Prajanascha, Prajatischa. This is family oriented, Pitar. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.